worked for Robert M. Sides since 1950s, probably. I graduated in high school in 55. And I graduated from Lycoming in 60. My father and mother had moved to Williamsport, and my father traded his 2-story, 6-room house. He traded that for 3 apartments, 1 on the downstairs, 2 on the second floor, and a 500 square foot meat market. And he turned that into a piano display. And we'd have like 10, 12 pianos in there. They were packed in. But that's how we started the business. I got it by osmosis because I was just immersed in it all the time. You just had a hunch. I built this building, it's 52,000 square feet, it's in '86, and it just seemed like it was the right thing to do.
There wasn't a whole lot of separation between what the family did in the family business and our family. My grandmother lived above the old store when I was a kid, and she would babysit me, but I kind of had free run of the whole store. I could talk to customers, I could play with a guitar, we used to have a cash register that went between 2 offices and rotated back and forth, and I was small enough to crawl through the hole on there, so I'm sure it was cute for a little bit and then it wore thin, but yeah, it was, you know, if I had a piano lesson at the store, I'd probably get there a couple hours early whenever one of my parents was going in. I'd take my lesson and then I would hang out there and either do homework or, you know, play instruments until it was time for one of them to take me home. So it was all one big thing, all the time.
And today, I don't know that this could be done again. And I've heard that from other merchants. I don't think I could do it again because it takes so much. You have to have a lot of varied skills, varied people. That's going to be a problem, trying to get people that want to work, number one, and number two, can work.
Most stores do not have the kind of repair staff that we have. That's a whole other layer of expertise with those kind of specialized skills. We talk a lot about what makes your piano a good piano and what it needs going forward in order to keep it a good piano, and how to protect your investment that you're making in the instrument.
My name is Theodore Lentz, and I'm a piano technician for Robert M. Sides. What got me into it was that I saw a need for it. What really got me interested was hearing the other guys working. I used to work in the scheduling portion of all of this, and hearing that out-of-tune note become an in-tune note. And it was kind of refreshing. It was kind of like this tension of, and that moment of relaxation. And I was like, I could do that. And I did. I found it enjoyable, so I do it. Basically, when you're listening for the notes to beat against each other, because each of these notes has 3 wires, and if you have them vibrating in perfect sync, they will sound exactly the same. If they vibrate out of sync, then you'll hear what we're listening for is beats. Let's see if I can get some of that for you. We would get really busy during certain times of year, particularly Christmas and Easter. Our volume would go way up, and that need was going to get stronger. So I said, hey, I'd like to learn that. And that was, they jumped at that. They were like, yes, absolutely. We'll help you and we'll get you doing it. So that has a little bit more of a ping, a little bit more of a tack on it. And that's what I'm listening for and trying to make a little bit less abrasive. But absolutely, there's always going to be a need for it. A lot of people ask me, how often do people need their pianos tuned? Are there a lot out there? And I go, yeah, I've got 3 customers a day, 5 days a week, and I'm one of 3 guys that are with that schedule. We're busy. Music is something that's just been so ingrained in humanity for all of time, essentially. There's always been music of some kind. So to have access to that is absolutely important. And I think that everyone has different ways of expressing themselves through that, and having that there is absolutely important.